And so, you know, that's what we saw with them. I'm sorry, I just woke up, so my point was just that, you know, whether they be Democrats or Republicans, they're still pro-big business, pro-globalism. You have to understand the globalist model is the enemy to individual rights. It's a neo-feudalistic system, but it's got a high-tech spin on it, so it doesn't look as obvious as jackboots in the street or literally living like in a peasant place underneath a castle in the background for your king or queen. If they can set up, and by they I mean the globalist banking cartels, can set up a global currency that is digital, then they can put every human being who is an adult under that, so that they are all working, living, and dying for this global financial system. You basically will put everyone under the yoke of a global control model. And further, if you can set up this global currency system where there's no alternative but to pay with a card or whatever, chip or whatever, to pay for goods and services, you can effectively kill someone or cut them off if they do anything that you don't like, which is why we see the growing surveillance system in this country, Britain. Most Western countries are ramping up their surveillance societies, and there's a reason for that. We're not seeing that right now, but we're seeing the build-up for it right now. And so I'm kind of going off on a tangent here, but I want to say this, that voting for one of the other stooges right now is not going to change anything. But what will change stuff is your local offices. At least those offices still have the illusion of controls by the local consensus or population. That's why this last administration has fought so hard to consolidate most power within the administrative branch, or within the executive branch, I should say. That's why, is that, you know, for those of us who can think and tie our shoes at the same time, we realize that this presidential election right now is just a big charade, a big show. It's like the big Pumbaa, I think that's the word, of elections. When in all reality right now it's not. You have a whole slew of elections that actually mean more to you at a local level. But that's the thing, if the current trend continues and Obama becomes president again, I can see him going for that, for pushing for that more and more until whoever's president is actually that big of a deal, when in fact it may not be so much right now. So I'm going to leave it at that today. And further, and this is the last thing I want to say, that I enjoy having political discourse with people in a non-insulting way. And it means a lot to me for people to disagree with me and to tell me why they think differently than me, because I respect it more, because for me it means that they're thinking, because they're actually using their minds too. I may disagree with them, but I respect overall the fact that they are actually thinking about things that are relevant in our society today than I would be for someone to not be thinking and agree with me outright. So with that, have a good day. Maybe I'll post this by the election, maybe not. And stay tuned for further YouTube video broadcasts. All right, thank you.